Hello and good morning, my name is Amber, my art handle is Meraki Painter, and today I'm going to be drawing my art friend from Instagram. Her name is Momo Panda, and I'm going to link her below so you can go check out her stuff because she does make art and want to promote her a little bit. So she was nice enough to let me draw her, and right now you're seeing a monstrosity of a sketch. Now, in case you don't know, I'm new to digital art and I'm using the program Procreate, and I'm still learning how to sketch properly and efficiently in Procreate, and I'm doing a lot better since I sketched this to begin with, but like, oof, this is really bad. I'm like rewatching it right now and I forgot how bad it was. But yeah, okay, so I did two versions of this. One is in this, I don't know, like I feel like the word you would have to look up to find it online is aesthetic, even though there's so many different kinds of aesthetics. But yeah, but like an aesthetic 90s feel anime cartoon, I don't even know what to call it. And so I'm gonna go like heavy on the line art with that style of drawing, and I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'm also gonna be doing the one that you're seeing right now, which is my more like kind of realistic, semi-realistic take on it. And I started with the other one I was talking to you about, but I'm going to be showing you them in reverse. I don't know why. I think it's because I just finished this one and I just want to show it first because I'm like most excited for it because I just finished it. But yeah, okay, so I'm like, I have no idea how to do any colors, but I'm still trying to figure it all out. So yeah, I pretty much with this whole thing, this whole drawing, I've been completely just trying out all different kinds of texture brushes and blend modes and stuff like that. So, you know, the normal, the usual when you got new stuff, but I feel like it's hindering me so bad. I feel like I have so much potential to make such a nice digital drawing, and it's just not, the talent's not there. It's not coming through, but it's gonna take time, of course. I think this is only like my third or fourth drawing I've done digitally, so I pretty much love doing the coloring portion on the next one that you're gonna see, the next version, because it's so quick, but it's also like really fun to do. But I overall like the outcome of this version that you're seeing right now. And I wasn't gonna do two versions at first, but I really wanted to see what she would look like in my semi-realistic style. So I did end up doing that, and it took forever. I'm so glad to be done. It's currently 1:25 a.m. in the morning. And I finally finished with like almost 10,000 strokes on the Procreate, which is the most I've ever done because, like I just said, I only done like 4. But yeah, in 10 hours of work time, because Procreate has a section where you can like go and see how many hours you spent on it, which is actually really cool to see. And then I think the other version is only like 5 hours or 4 hours or 6 or something like that, so half the time to do the other one. I did have fun blending it and stuff, but then it looked really smooth, so I think maybe I should use like harsh brushes or something like that. And then I feel like with digital art, there's like little spots of color that I missed, or little areas that I didn't fully color in properly or go all the way up to the line, so they didn't like match up all the way. Whereas with traditional art, it's a lot easier to see what you're doing and how close to the other lines you're getting. And then with digital, I feel like I'm getting like more distracted and like, oh, I could go work on this part or I can go work on this part, because working with different layers means I could basically like hide this one layer, or I can color underneath a layer if I wanted to do the background last, which is really cool, but I don't know if it's like messing me up or something. But yeah, so I also have my own freckle brush that I made, which I took from an actual picture of someone's freckles, and then I just edited it edited it's 1:30 in the morning and then I just edited it. Oh my god. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, to make it into a brush, which actually looks just like Freckles, so it came out perfectly. Now, like I said, I think this is this is pretty much the first video that I ever did on my YouTube that has digital art in it. So I'm still trying to like figure out how I want to record it and stuff like that. Procreate automatically records your progress and it cuts out certain bits that you have just stayed on but you haven't like made any progress of and stuff like that, so it makes it a lot shorter. I feel like I've said and stuff like that a lot, but I'm not sure, I don't remember. Stuff like that, record it and stuff like that, or something like that. So I have that footage of Procreate recording it, and then I can also screen record, which is also good for like getting into the details. And Procreate also has like where you can turn on the brush cursor, where you can like see how big the brush is and where exactly I'm brushing it on and stuff like that. So, oh my god, I said it again. Anyways, so that's very useful for, you know, watching the footage back instead of it being like zoomed out and you're a little confused on which part you're working on and stuff like that. Oh my god, on which part you're working on. So I did try to screen record, and you'll see that at the end of this particular style drawing of her coming up here in a second. I also like that the resolution can be sideways for my videos, so that's also a really good thing, but it's also a lot of zooming in and out, and I don't want that to be too distracting. But I don't know, I might have to watch like some speed paint videos online to like get an idea of what other people have done, what's worked, what I like, but for the most part I haven't really paid attention to the videos because I've seen plenty of Procreate or just digital art in general, speed paints on YouTube, but I haven't really paid attention to how it's like done or whatever. So that's one thing I have to think about. I put a lot of textures in the tongue. You see, I put this brush that I made. I don't even remember making it, but I did, and it does like the tongue texture. Not sure how much texture I want in my drawings, and I think it's just gonna be a lot of toying around with it, so you gotta be patient with me because I don't know what I'm doing yet because this is all new to me, including the footage and the actual art itself. But yeah, I was messing a lot with like blend modes and stuff. I don't even know like what method is gonna work best for me. A work in progress. I'd say so far that I am catching on pretty well, actually. So I'm proud of myself. I pat myself on the back because I feel like I am using a lot of the features within Procreate, but that can also hinder you too and be a bad thing. So only time will tell if I ever use these features in the future. Okay. I did actually a lot of detail when it came to embroidering this shirt, which was also kind of weird. Not like a lot of detail, but I could have done straight lines, but I did like as if it's being sewn in, and I don't even know if I like it. I think it's pretty cool, but like when you zoom out you can't really see it as much. So yeah, I don't know how to do digital art. Hit me up if you wanna teach me. Moving on to the 90s vibe-ish drawing. Here's what it looks like in the end, and I'm just gonna go ahead and skip past the horrible looking sketching part because you already seen that. I'm not gonna put you through it again. Then I went straight on to line art. Now, even though I've done art in the past, it's always been traditional art, and I've never really done line art. I've done it once, and it was for this piece, for like a prompt challenge for my spring magic week that I was hosting, but it wasn't even with a real liner. It was just with a ballpoint pen that I had laying around because, again, I don't do line art. I didn't have a liner pen. And now I'm trying line art within digital, which I'm sure is so much easier than doing traditional, but I actually kind of like it because, like I said, once you do the line art, it's kind of like a coloring book and you just color it in and have a lot of fun with it. So one thing that I really wanted to do with drawings, this style, I need to name this style because I don't know what to call this, but one thing I was trying to do with my cartoony style, how about that, I guess. Anyways, was I wanted it to have grain and then sometimes like a text over it. And come to find out later on, after I did this drawing already, Procreate has a grain tool built into it. So I've never tried it yet. I just saw it recently, but I haven't gotten a chance to try it out. It might be good. I will try it out and get back to you on if I like that or not. I've been trying to do a lot more highlights within like the eyes and more lighting up the face, and I'm trying to restrain from being so smooth in the skin, but I can't help it. The skin is still very smooth. And I've also been doing, since I'm going to be posting these on my Instagram, I've also been making the backgrounds different, toying around with that. But I think I really like this idea where I have like a certain shape to outline the character, but also keep the background white. So it kind of blends in well with my white borders on my watercolor pieces, because I'm going to still do watercolor even though I'm doing digital right now. And I want it to all blend in really well, so I don't know, it's just a thing that I have to mess around with and learn as I go, really. So until my next digital drawing and my next watercolor painting, whichever it will be, which I think the next one is going to be a digital drawing. But until next time, I hope you have a lovely day. I hope this was semi-interesting at least, and bye.